Hey guys, welcome back to some Gilded Guardians. Today's video, we're going to be looking at doing some summons. Also going to be recycling a lot of heroes, trying to get some more souls out of here. It has been a crazy grind. Now, out of the vault, I did pick up some more of those legendary cracked hearts. So you can see we have 4 more legendary cracked hearts. Now, I had to be careful because a lot of players were putting them for sale for Gilded Guardian tokens. And if I did buy them for the Gilded Guardian tokens, the tokens that I pledged could have fell below the 15,000 that we staked, resulting in us not getting any rewards. We only have a couple more days, and then we'll check out how many Gilded Guardian tokens we're getting for pledging those original 15,000. But let's hop into the summons. Now, out of here, guys, we do have 2 options. Number 1, as you can see, we have 138 summoning stones. Out of here, we're going to get a lot of heroes. This is going to result in recycling a lot of heroes. Even looking at our legendary heroes, we are going to recycle most of the basic one. Now, Oxalis and Thorit still do have a little bit of utility if you're free to play. Most of these, except Tybor, that we really do see having utility wherever. But overall, we want to pick those up. Now, it is limited as well. As you can see, 60 more summons. We are going to get a copy of Liska. I have 38 stones. That is all that we have saved up. So I want to use them. Hopefully, we can get a copy of Liska. I'm hoping that by chance that we could get, and the first pull gives us a copy, guys. That is the streaming luck that a lot of players are talking about. The very first pull using 10 of the summoning stones or the calling stones, we did see that copy of Liska. Now, of course, this copy is not a radiant. So we have to use Ascension Seals to get this one radiant. The Ascension Seals for Liska, as it sits right now, is about 428, I believe, last I checked. So very, very expensive. A ton of radiant seals. But depending on how many Gilded Guardian tokens we get from pledging them, we could go ahead and we could pick up a couple copies of the hero itself. Now, pull number 2 just gives us some legendaries, but I'm okay because we already pulled 1 copy of Liska. There is another copy of Thorit. Now, we have 8 more. Don't have enough to get 10 more, but you know what? I'm going to do the last 8 because chances are maybe we could get one. If we don't, again, I'm kind of okay with it because we did pull 1 copy. A lot of players were going in here 30, 40, 50 copies. Or 50 stones before they ever seen a copy of Liska. And at 60, it is guaranteed. But again, a lot of players really going much deeper than we are for the copies. So we're even a little bit closer to the next copy. There's another copy of Allura. But overall right there, we are 27 more, which we could get. Again, thinking of the Gilded Guardian tokens, we could go ahead, pick up some seals, also pick up some more of the calling stones. That way we could get another copy because I believe we still do have, till the 29th. So we still have, well, that is tomorrow, 2 more days. 2 more days, so we could pick up some more stones in that time, could get a couple more copies. Now let's go in, and I want to do these again. We're looking to use some of those legendary cracked hearts. We're looking to farm out a lot of these guardians, and we have been just recycling guardians over and over and over again. Really makes a big difference. Even in here, guys, the common and the rare. And then we'll go in and we will farm up or recycle the rest of the ones that we need. But we are looking for keeper souls to build up a couple more heroes. And of course, looking here, I just farm all these up as well. We keep it to the 1 rare hero. So again, getting another 400, 500, 600 of our souls in there. And we're going to keep doing it. I want to see if we can summon up a couple of our legendary heroes. Hopefully it's going to make a big difference with the recycling of these heroes and getting a lot more stones. Because of course, the epic ones give us 100. The legendary ones like Ashwin right there, they do provide 500, which is what we're looking for. And I know we're going to be full here. I believe this is the last summon. We'll be back to being the Guardian space is full. And sitting on these stones forever, not really beneficial. You could be making a lot more progression with your primary teams. You could be leveling up a lot of other heroes, getting a lot more souls out of here. And again, it takes a long time to grind the incredible amount of souls that it does take to build up these heroes in their entirety. But we can get Guardian Stones, and we can get the Guardian Stones actually, or the Summoning Stones actually pretty cheap because we are discounted through the guild. So we got that 1 copy of Ashwin. We got a copy of Thorit. There's a copy of Grizel, which honestly, with the copy of Grizel, that is another one where we do have to radiant her. That way we don't have to use as many of our seals. Now we could go ahead, we could build them up, but I don't think I have enough seals right now to build. I'll look at them in just a minute and see exactly where we are at building these heroes up. But of course, these are all going to be recycled. We're gonna go ahead and recycle all these again up to the rare, getting another 200 out of here. We're getting more, guys. We are getting closer to the summons. Let's do 2 more in here. Again, looking for some legendaries. There's an Atticus. And again, free to play Atticus is pretty good. You can buff him up pretty well, but for an account like what we have here, I'm not going to use Atticus. I'm not going to build him up. Not going to take him to the Radiant level. There we go. And then, of course, we'll recycle 3 more out of here. And we got Atticus and we got Ashwin. So right here, that's another 500. Atticus is blue. And I know right here, Grizel, and I do have another copy right there of Grizel. You know what? I'm going to save the copy of Grizel. Now, of course, this one we did pull, which we got really lucky on. A couple of them like Anira. I'm not going to build up Anira. Again, Thorit, we have a lot of copies of Thorit. And I'm going to save that copy because what I'm thinking is I can take this one. We can actually use that copy for some Radiant. So I can go down here. And again, we've been kind of looking at the Enlightenment. We are just short. I do have this Radiant copy. That way we don't have to pull or burn as many Radiant Souls. We only need 200 to take her to 10-3, which would be pretty good for the buffs. Now, the rest of these heroes, again, right here, we're just saving all of these. Even thinking of the copies of Thorit. Now, I'm saving these copies of Thorit. And the reason being is I can use my seals and I can actually go ahead and Radiant some of these so we can get this Radiance level up on this hero. That's what we're kind of focusing on right now. Even looking here, we want to make sure that we're getting and pulling and using really the Radiant copies of these heroes. That way we can build them up a little bit further. Even thinking here of getting this hero up to Radiance. I don't know how much, or no, that's the Radiant copy. Where's the one that's not Radiant? I don't know how much it's going to cost to Radiant. 224 in there for the Ascension Seals. But like I said with Liska earlier, 420. So it has come down to 420. As you can see, it was a little bit higher. But yeah, 420 to build or Radiant this Guardian, which is a lot of Ascension Seals, guys. So I don't have enough, I don't think, to build up anyone. Even here, 125 or 153. We're going to have to pick up another 3,000 seals out of here, knock some of these out, get some more Radiance. Because even thinking of like Phonica and a couple other heroes is if I could build her up, I don't even think I have enough souls in here. Not including the ones, see, we're only 61%, but not even including any of the ones that I have to get a lot more Radiant souls for, or that I need a lot of these Radiant souls. Because thinking of where we even have to build out a copy like Leah, we know it is 8,000 of these, which is equivalent to having 4 heroes built up with the Radiance on there. I'm going to have to see if it's going to be cheaper. To get her to a 1510 is going to be super expensive. I already know it. I know it's coming. We also did get almost a perfect tier 7 wand. Crit rating, crit damage rating, which has been increasing, which is awesome. And then, of course, it is soulless, and it is the 24 stat boost. We are seeing a massive increase for the hero and some of the gear. But, of course, gear, super expensive, super hard to build because of the sheer cost. But all right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Got a lot of summons. Super excited we got that copy of Liska. We know there's a lot more coming. This season is almost done in its entirety. Building out that tier 7 gear is super expensive, but it is well worth it. So again, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.